Hey, yo, what's up? You know what it is? It's the one and the only, the triple, the G.O.D. And of course, I'd like to welcome you guys back to another installment of Triple that guy speaks on in yo, Uchu Sentai Kyuranger, Space.11. And man, there was a lot going on this episode. And I'm like, I sit up here and I wonder, even to myself sometimes, is how do they pack that much into a 22-minute segment of television? Because that's the question that I have in front of me, but it's not honestly going to be a question that we are going to answer right now because there are too many important things that we need to discuss. Maybe if I feel like delving into the end of this review about trying to figure out how to get onto this stuff, we'll do it, but don't hold me to it. Here's the thing. Like I said, whole bunch of stuff's going on. We got dynamics in play. We got things going on. We got stuff happening. Things are just going down. Just going down. I'm like, we start our episode with the thing that I thought wasn't until a couple of episodes are now. And when I sit up here and think about it, I don't know how many times I've said that about this show. I have said it about X8 where this stuff just doing stuff that you don't expect until this time. They doing it right now. Lucky is finally down on his luck. I really honestly didn't think we were going to get to a point like this until, probably mid-season probably, where they was going to cruise for a while, but then they were going to run into the brick wall that not even Lucky can luck himself through, and then they get over it, hero, blah, blah, blah. Nah, we going at this now. And given the rest of this as I get to it, this is going to be good. But yeah, right now, our fearless Red is down on his luck. I'm like, he lost the contest he entered. Then he heard someone on the radio, guess what, fools? You hold nails, you fall out of a chair, and things are cool. You know what I'm saying? You fall out of a chair. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Because I really honestly thought that given the episode that they were going to play this a bit differently, but I was pleasantly surprised, and again, we'll get into this a bit later, about how they ultimately played this and what is it that they're willing to do and where they can go with this dynamic of Lucky's down on his luck. Meanwhile, let's remember something. Let's establish a scene here. We got all 11 Kyurangers, the squadrons in the building. Here's something that I appreciate, because this is something that I've mentioned a couple of episodes ago, but I'm going to mention it now. Little Japanese Justin, that's what we call him. He Japanese Justin. That's we can't call him Kotaro, can't call him his real name. Just like we got Call on Duty Black Cops and Asshole Man and Hold the Males. No, this Japanese Justin, that's what we call him now. Kotaro, aka Japanese Justin. Alright, so Japanese Justin, he in the cut chilling like, yo, I'm a Kyuranger now. I'm holding the streets down. He sits up here like, why don't we all just roll down there? And then, they sitting up here like, okay, like, the kid brings up an interesting point, but then, Raptor Base sits up here and say, y'all need to fix my uncle, so help me fix my uncle. Is the in-game canon excuse of why we ain't sending the squad down there. Lucky's still in his own little world because he hold nails because, it ain't lucky no more for him. And, of course, our fearless Draco commander, he finna put all them Kyutamas in a thing and let it run. And it's like, and then we got our squad. Let me see, who was the squad? Who was the away squad this episode? Draco commander, Lucky, Stinger, Champ, and Spotter. That's the five of them that roll. So they roll down to Earth, right? They sitting up here like, well, here's the thing, is that we gotta find the 3 Q MacGuffins, because the 3 Q MacGuffins combine into a super MacGuffin that we could probably use for power or whatever. And I'm sitting up here in my head, even given this episode, wondering, is this the thing that Jark Matter's after? I would, even given how this episode ended, but how I feel at this point, given the context clue, I think not. Because it's like, You would think that Dark Matter, if they knew about that, they'd have went about that a lot sooner, used it for their own personal gain. But again, we're 11 episodes in, so you can sit up here and take that theory and kind of ignore it, but actually keep it in the front of your head just in case we need it later. But the Squad on Earth, the Kyutama they found a couple episodes ago is actually a map to find the 3 Q MacGuffins so they can combine it into some big giant mega ship and start wrecking shit. So let's just keep all that in mind. So we got the Star Trek away team. They on the floor doing things. Guess who show up? Japanese Justin. Like, I want to whoop some ass, baby. Want to whoop some ass. I'm Japanese Justin. I'm about to put in this work. So Japanese Justin, like, we finna put in some work. And then here come Uncle Stinger. He like, what you doing down here, boy? What you doing? This ain't for you. Calm down. Because we opened our episode with Uncle Stinger sitting up here talking about I'll never accept Japanese Justin as part of the Squad. He need to go home to his little brother and eat some pork and beans. Do Japanese people eat pork and beans? I don't know. I just thought of the first food that a child might eat come to mind. You would think I'd have said like macaroni or something. No, I went straight for the pork and beans. Like, yo, you finna have you a bowl of ramen noodles. And we ain't talking about Japanese noodles, though. We talking about the ramen noodles, extra salty. You need them with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, because that's how I prefer to eat my ramen noodles. I eat ramen noodles with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and you know that jelly is strawberry jam. Get it in. So Uncle Stinger like, yo, go back to your mama house and eat these pork and beans. So he like, no, I'm part of the Squad. I'm Japanese Justin. Blue Thunder, Desert Thunder Turbo Power. I'm for the real shit. Oh, man. So we've established Japanese Justin that stuck down there with the Squad. And then they sitting up there chilling like, yo, let's find this thing. And then the homies show up. And by homies, I mean Dark Matter. Dark Matter like, we about to write this. Let's put this work in, right? So the squadron, you know what I'm saying, they pushing in the work while doing all this for Kotaro's real technical first fight. He kind of went down, sitting up there doing stuff with his scars. He spanked one of the Dark Matter dudes. I'm like, Japanese Justin putting in his work right now. I'm like, it's cool, but then, then Japanese Justin got too ahead of himself, and then Uncle Stinger came over like, yo, you need to calm down, boy. Go home and eat some pork and beans. Go home and eat some pork and beans. That's what he told him. Go home and eat the pork and beans. He like, you playing too much, boy. Go eat some pork and beans. Every time I say pork and beans, I'm gonna laugh. Why did I do this? Why did I sit up here and decide, the food of the day is pork and beans? But anyway, regardless of pork and beans, right? So Uncle Stinger sitting up here telling Kotaro, yo, son, be easy. Go eat them pork and beans, chill out. Let real G's handle the business, because now you getting dumped on. After all this dumpness gets taken care of, the homeboy Kagen show up and you're like, yo, guess who's been back? I was gone for an episode, but now I'm in the building, dog. And yo, I got a surprise for you bitches. Look who it is. It's Madarko, and then she's sitting up here acting all Japanese hentai porn like, Oni-sama, what do you need? That's not what actually happened, but in my version, that's what it sounded like to me, but that's not what happened. Is that Ikagen explains that every time Madarko is brought back and regenerated, is that she'll assume a different personality. It can't remind me of that, but shout out to Escape. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, we can't really have the Go Busters conversation right now, but Go Busters was my shit. You know what I'm saying? Hiromu, that's my guy. Anyway, regardless of Enter, Hiromu, you know what I'm saying, all that, Escape, all that, you know what I'm saying? Don't let Blue get mad. He gonna get pissed and start wrecking shit like the Hulk. Don't do that. Okay, look. All right, back to the episode. All right, so we got submissive Madarko. We got submissive Madarko right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like in some Japanese dude. He like getting really off on this right now. So Power to you right now. Power to you, Japanese guy, because I know you's in the streets. I know you's in the streets. I know you. You in the streets anyway. So, of course, you know, Lucky sits up here and looks at Show Rumble like, yo, I thought you handled that shit, player. He like, man, shit happened, dog. I thought I dumped this fool. You know what I'm saying? I thought I dumped on that bitch. I guess I was wrong. So they sitting up here getting dumped on. Uncle Stinger trying to help out Japanese Justin. All this old crazy shit. And then a thing that makes everybody stop in their tracks. This Doomworm thing. And I'm sitting up here like, what this is? It's a Doomworm. Like, what kind of name for that is anything? A Doomworm. I don't know. But the Doomworm shows up, and I'm like, even the Kagin is legit shook. He looked at the thing like, look, well, we gotta go. So we gonna do this over here, like over here in the cut. Of course, Lucky sitting up here like, I done lost my confidence. I ain't lucky no more. Bitches don't want me. I want to bang it out. Let's go. So he sits up here, tries to rush. He tries to rush the Kagen, dog, and he Kagen like makes him hold this humongous level Barry Allen Emu Hojo L and whoops his ass. Like, get stomped, boy. Or I'm sorry. In the words of 1D Levy, get fucked. Get fucked. Get stomped. It's like he kind of like stomps this fool. Like he stomps him with no effort whatsoever. Just stomps him, right? So Lucky gets stomped, and I mean stomped in a mystical and magical way that makes no sense for the red of your show to get stomped this hard at this point that the show is moving. I'm like, I thought we got past the point where your red gets owned up so hard, but that happened when Shaw Robu transformed for the first time, like for real, not for play. So it's not really a surprise, but it kind of surprised me. Because Lucky tried to go at him, and Kagen telling them, like, look, excuse me, sir. This is not going to work. I can see your fate. You cannot fuck with the Juggernaut. Please don't try this. Do not try this at home. Don't try this in the gym. Don't try this in the schoolyard. You just can't fuck with me. You can't. You can't do it. And then he proceeds to get the shit stomped out of him. Doomworm shows up, and Kotaro, he like, yo, I got the power now. I'm Japanese Justin. Let me see. What is that? Let me see. Mountain Blaster Turbo Power. Yeah, I've been trying to figure like Mountain Blaster Turbo. No, hold up. See, now I have to Google this and make sure that I am speaking of the right Power Ranger. And it got up to $56. I was watching this thing on eBay. Let me see. I'm doing this, dog. We going down on this review, dog. I don't care. Let me see. Is it Mountain Blaster? Yeah, Mountain Blaster Turbo Power. Let me see. Doomstar. That's who? Okay, cause let me. Yeah, Doomstar. Yeah, that's Tanya. Yeah, Wind Chaser. That's Cat. And then you got Desert Thunder. That's Adam. You got Mountain Blaster, and then you got Red Lightning, and that's Tommy. See. I'm like, if I'm gonna call this fool Japanese Justin, I better get my my Turbo Zords correct. At least I can do, because I don't want people on the comments like, man, that was the wrong Zord you shared. And here's what I have to say to you: shut the fuck up. So where was I before I got distracted by this eBay thing, this eBay auction that I forgot about, and something about Mountain Blaster Turbo Power. Okay, Lucky got his shit pushed in. Uncle Stinger was like, yo, go eat some pork and beans. And then they get trapped by the Doomworm. So you got Japanese Justin and you got Uncle Stinger. They get pulled down under the earth by the Doomworm. And then it's like you be sitting up here, you got Show Rumble like, yo, hey yo, Champ, Spider, you with me. Hey yo, Lucky, go take your unlucky ass back to the ship. We can't deal with you right now. Man, go take your L ass over here somewhere. Go over there. Man, I ain't doing that. I ain't catching no more L's today. I'm finna go get this food. I'm out this bitch. Peace, niggas. And he runs off. And he runs off to go sit up here and go catch more L's. We'll talk about these L's later. Meanwhile, back on the ship with Raptor Band, a squadron. You know what I'm saying? You got Naga. It's like, and here is the thing that I meant to talk about last episode, but I'm going to talk about right now. The past couple of episodes, they done gone Kyutama crazy. They just sit up, they popping Kyutamas for everything. It's like, in this episode, they sat up here was like, hey, y'all want some cups to drink out of? We have a Kyutama for that. Why do you have a Kyutama for that? I don't know. I just reviewed the damn show. I'm like, we got Kyutamas for everything. Like, Kyutamas coming out the way. After Uncle Stinger and Japanese Justin fall through the thing, Uncle Stinger like, yo, I got a Kyutama that makes a fucking fire. And I'm like, what? Like, for real? You got a Kyutama that sits up here and starts a campfire. I'm like, you gonna put the Boy Scout, the boy and the Girl Scouts out of damn business with Kyutamas like this shit. What the fuck? So, like I said, they've been sitting up here just throwing Kyutamas everywhere, making it rain. This Kyutama does this one does that, this is an attack, this one make you jump high, this one gets you really, 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 really fucking high. I just don't know. But I'm glad that we mentioned that. So, back to the story. Okay, so, Uncle Stinger and Japanese Justin are sitting by the fire, and then they have this talk. Hey, look here, Japanese Justin. Yo, let Uncle Stinger rap with you, Holmes. Let me rap with you, S.A. Let me rap with you, S.A. Oh, God. Let me rap with you, S.A. Let me rap with you, S.A. I'm dead as fuck. Let me rap with you, S.A. Dog, what the fuck am I on right now? Let me rap with you, S.A. Dog, what the fuck? Okay, anyway. Uncle Stinger like, yo, let me rap with you, S.A. Look, I get it, right? You got the power to be a Kyuranger, Mawa Slidos, all this stuff, Kyutama, Seiza changes, all this. I get that. Look here. I had a brother. And I understand that you want to protect everybody, but it is true what they say. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. That if power is used wrong, it can warp you. You are in control of the power is not in control of you, blah, 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 some mumbo gumbo. And ultimately, here's Takatora, he's gonna turn into Shinzan Getsu later. It's cool. We wrote this in the script. We did this on purpose, right? And then he sits up here, man, and then Uncle Stinger looks at Japanese Justin and he's like, look, I understand you got the Mountain Blaster turbo power. That's cool as shit. But you need to be somebody your little brother can be proud of. You want to be a real hero. If you hold that close to your heart and try to avoid taking L's, you might be able to save yourself left or some weird shit. I don't know. Just Uncle Stinger trying to rap with you, know what I mean? You're right, Uncle Stinger. We're going to do it together and I'm going to be somebody you can be proud of. And then the Doom Worm comes back like, hey, let's do this. Let's put in this work, Unc. He's like, alright, Dad. But then before they can come, here come the rest of the squad. Signs Mr. L from Super Paper Mario. Mr. L from Super Paper Mario. What the fuck am I calling with these references, Doc? Mr. L from Super Paper Mario, bruh. Is that the game Mr. L is from? Okay, I have to Google this now. Mr. L. Super Paper Mario, dog. Mr. L, dog. Mr. L. I ain't played Super Paper Mario in Howlin', dog. That's my shit, dog. I'm like, it ain't quite an RPG, but that's my shit. Y'all should play that, though. But yeah, Sans Mr. L Lucky, Mr. L. You know what I'm saying? I know some other dude on some other tokusatsu show. That should be his name, Mr. L. I think that might be Emu's name from now on when I refer to him, because I don't have a dumb nickname for him. His new dumb nickname is Mr. L. Or it could be Mr. E. Y'all should go watch Scooby-Doo Mystery Unleashed this shit. Okay. The squadron show up, right? It's like that it's like you got Uncle Stinger and you got Japanese Justin putting in the work, right? They putting in the work. You know what I'm saying? Then the squad show up like, yo, hey, let's put this work in. The Doom Worm, he run. And then Champ sits up here like, yo, I got Kyutamas coming out my fat metal ass. Here, it's a bunny. We can jump really high. And I'm sit up here like, man, this damn show. Be quick with this selling this toy shit, bro. I swear to God, please stop. Please don't do this no more. So they go chase after Doomworm, right? They goes and does this. They go chase after Doomworm. And then, you know what? We up here, though. Let's sit up here. Let's transform. It's like, okay, they won't Kyutama. I changed. And all this happens. And then they transform. They say who he is. We the squadron. We about to wreck this. So the shit's getting wrecked. So long story short, Doomworm gets wrecked when Uncle Stinger and Japanese Justin, they combine their powers and they start putting in this work, right? They put the work in successfully. Doomworm is destroyed, all this stuff. Giant Doomworm. Okay, so here is where things get a bit interesting. Number one, the Zord that normally forms your Zord, Megazord, or in this case, Kureno, he's over here being Mr. L over here, taking all these L's over here in the corner, and Scooby-Doo Mystery Unleashed with Mr. E in this corner finna take this giant fucking L, right? So you have no way to form a Zord. But the crew, they call it Zords anyway, because, like, we got to fight this thing. And then Rombu out his ass, like, hey, little bitches, I got a secret for you. Hey, my dragon turned into a Megazord, so, hey, fuck, I forgot to tell you my fucking bad. Well, that part didn't happen, but, in my head canon, that's what happened. Because Rombu gets on my nerves with these secrets and shit. He gets on my nerves. I don't like it. I don't appreciate it. Fucking this bullshit. So his dragon turned into this Megazord, and of course the first transformation is with his spy and the little 11-year-old kid that did absorb the soul, the power, and justice of a big giant fucking bear, Ryuseo or some shit. What the fuck is the damn Mega? Ryuten or some shit. You know what? Fuck it. I'm like, I still have the episode pull up. Let's find the name of this damn Megazord. I want to know now. Okay, no, we can't. We almost at that part. We almost at the part where the squad where things are going to go down for real. So, okay, let's see. Okay, hold on. I think here we go. Here's the part. Okay, we got the dragon. He's flying. Like, yo, guess what, bitch? I'm turning into a Megazord. This shit is weird as fuck. I don't get it. Like I get it. Because I thought it was gonna be Japanese Justin with the Zord though. Let's see, what's the name of this door? Root-tail, there we go. Dragon something's King. King Dragon Zord. That's what we calling this. Somebody give me a damn translation to this shit. Okay? So, you got Root-tail, which we just learned the name of because I'm just watching the damn episode while I'm reviewing the damn episode. Interesting, right? So, this happens. Shit's getting pushed in. To jump backwards and forwards at the same time. Our friend Mr. L over here in the cut with Mr. E with a Kargan and Madarko, right? I'm the luckiest in the universe. Look here, you dumb little stupid fuck. I'm about to whoop this ass. See, here's what's finna happen. You gonna transform and I'm finna make you hold this big ginormous Barry Ellen level L. You finna hold L's like Cripple Reeves. So here, take this L bitch. And that's what happened. Ikagin and Madarko proceeded to delve these L's into Lucky. He like, you the unluckiest scrub in the universe. Hold this L bitch. So while Mr. L over here in the cut with Mr. E, with Madarko and Ikagin taking this John L, we got Root-tail that sits up here, destroys the Megazord, right? So we just gonna skip that part. When the Megazord is destroyed, one of the little Q MacGuffins flies over there, cause it's like Charles like, where the Q? I'm like Japanese Justin like sitting up here like, yo, the Kyutamas over here. It's like flying or whatever. Like we need to get it. after Ikagen over here with Mr. E and Madarko and Mr. L over here taking ginormous fucking Barry Ellen Cripple Reeves level L's and shit, sits up here, gets his ass beat, gets that ass mollywopped, demolished, you name it, get fucking stomped, sir. Get stomped, bitch. So the stomping has commenced. The stomping is over. It's like the Megazord wins the day. Lucky's down on his face like, I'm the luckiest in the universe. You ain't shit, bitch. So he gets his shit pushed in. Fair enough, alright? Ikagen been telling this fool the whole episode, look, you cannot fuck with the Juggernaut. Because, see, I can see your fate. Which they sit up here and say this so many times, and the way that the episode ended that we're about to get into is that whatever this is that Ikagen can do is that they're going to find a way around it. It's going to be lucky or something, and we'll get into that. But our first Q MacGuffin is in the hands of the Juggernaut bitch, because that's what he call Ikagen. That's his name. He the Juggernaut bitch. He be like, Charles, we gonna whoop them Q Rangers asses, Charles. Come here, Charles. Then you go, man, where's the beer? Where's the beer? Like, you be running around in them leopards and shit. Oh my God. See, this is why I didn't let niggas have shit. Okay. Alright. So we got Juggernaut Ikagen. He has the first Q MacGuffin, and he sits up here and proceeds to tell Lucky once more, you gonna have to hold this L. As Juggernaut Ikagen is about to sit up here and put more holes in Lucky than fucking Swiss cheese, or depending on what hood it is with a Uzi on Tuesday night, is Japanese Justin's like, yo, we gotta save our homie because he really fucked up. So his Zord is like two bears because that's his motif or whatever. The little bear sits up here, turns into like a fucking unicycle or some shit, and picks up Lucky and takes his ass back to the Orion right before Juggernaut Ikagen can sit up and put the work in. We proceed to go back to the ship, and this is where shit gets really interesting, brass. This is where it gets really interesting, right? Lucky, he's sitting up here like, I must really be the unluckiest man in the universe. I thought only Cripple Reeves could catch more L's. I thought Barry Ellen delivered L's to everybody but me on his Christmas list. But now it's time for me to catch some L's. He sits up here and has a flashback where he dressed up into some like white robes and shit, like he about to get baptized or something, surrounded by fire. So that means that in the first episode, Lucky lied. Because remember what he said, yo, Dark Matter ain't came to my hood. Well, Dark Matter didn't have a hood to come to because it seemed like your shit got fucked up way before they did anything. Oops. Oh, well, we don't know that, but that's kind of what it is. So it's like, at some point, actually, you know what, back up. Take that back. Because now, what I want to do, because I've cracked all these jokes and have made more references in a little bit, is I actually want to put this episode into some real perspective so we understand where the hell we going, alright? Lucky has lost his confidence. And I didn't mention it at the beginning, but I'll mention it now for anybody who's brave enough to make it all the way to the end of this, is that usually the episode where the Red rebels because he's lost his confidence, does dumb, ignorant shit, learns a lesson, that usually happens in the span of a single episode. That Red goes through those three things and it's like, oh, well, we cool now. I appreciate the show is willing to try to tell a story with this. Is that you've had Lucky do all this stuff, and it's like now it's time to bring him back down to earth. The last time I have seen a member of a Sentai team get brought back down to earth is Bei Kasumi, dog, from fucking Ninja. Like near the end of Ninja, I'm like, they sat Kasumi down. They was like, dear bitch, sit down, hold a nail. Next, this is what this is going to be, but it's going to be dragged out over this arc or whatever, which is ultimately going to be the end of Ikagen. That whatever comes from this will be the end of Ikagen and Madarko, maybe. Ikagen go, whatever's going to happen with Lucky as he gets his confidence back, as we learn the truth about him, because who want to take me on the bet Ikagen is responsible for burning down Lucky's house and shit? He just rolled up in a space car and sat up here. Here's the motherfucking Molotov cocktail. Hey, burn, bitch, and just left. Because he seemed like the type of rude, ignorant motherfucker to do some ignorant motherfucking shit like that. I'm just saying, right? I'm just saying, that's just the thing that just makes logical sense to me. Please fuck with me on this, alright? So, we have this dynamic in play. That whatever this happens to be at the end of whatever Lucky is going through will be the end of Ikagen and possibly Madarko. We got Uncle Stinger and Japanese Justin. We got the big brother, little brother thing. And I kind of figured that was going to be the business when they first introduced Kitaro in the first place. So it's good that they getting that together. And whatever this ultimate arc going to be when they go meet Shingai Jetsu and Sid and Mark and them and get fucking handled, you know what I'm saying? They're going to do something with that. Something about a tree or something. Man of the beginning or some shit. I didn't pay attention to that show, but I really did. But anyway. You also have this Q MacGuffin hunt of trying to find these three things to turn into a big ship. So, the Lucky thing and we trying to find the MacGuffin things are going to link up. Because two things are going to happen. Because I'm just calling it right now. A, Lucky gonna land the blow on Ikagen and murk him. Get that Kyutama back. He gonna grow big. We need the Argos. Some of that bitch. Do it. Do it now. Put it all together. Murk this fool. They just gonna dump. It's gonna be Ruteo. It's gonna be Kureno. It's gonna be this thing. And they just gonna dump on this fool. They gonna do Super Ultimate Meteor Galaxy All-Star Infinite Crash 9/11 Kyuranger Squadron stomp a mud hole in a nigga. That's what they gonna do, and that's gonna be the end of that. And then they gonna introduce the new villain. So there you go. That's a review of Uchu Sentai Kyuranger. Why is this thing 30 minutes? Why am I coughing? I do not know. I had a good time. I'm like, this was not what I expected. This was supposed to be 5 minutes. The video was supposed to be this. Lucky is unlucky. He takes John L's. We got a new Megazord to sell fucking toys, and they sitting up here popping out Kyutamas like junkies popping pills, my friend. That's throwback shit. That's ballers. That's that 3-6 Mafia Junior. That's that 3-6 Mafia hot boy shit. You know what I'm saying? Cash money. See, I got references all day. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I came up with Japanese Justin on the fly, dog, because I called him Justin last week. That's what his name is now. Japanese Justin, dog. Japanese Justin and Uncle Stinger, dog, and Raptor Band. I'm like, man, we're gonna review XH sometime later this week. Yo, it's Mr. L. Mr. L over here taking L's again. Oh, man. I'm having way too much fun. But that's a review of Uchu Sentai Kyuranger Space.11. Thank you if you made it to the end of this, man, thank you for dealing with 33 minutes of hilarity, dog. I'm like, all that was off the dome. That was not what that was supposed to be, but I'm glad it was, because I had a good time. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Sometimes I'm like, I can't give them comprehensive, real smart people reviews. Sometimes I just gotta go stupid, and y'all just gotta let me be stupid, you know what I mean? But we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get up out of here, man. It's plenty of work coming. It's like lots of stuff came out. They gotta watch and review, things like that. Something dang on Fever on M2 shoot triggers, all that good stuff. So be watching for all that. So with that being said, I'd like to thank you once again for joining me for another installment of Triple the Guy Speaks On. I am, of course, the one and the only, the Triple, the G.O.D. And with that, start changing!